Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another screencast by Earth Science teacher, Mr. Stano. And today we're going to go on to transform plate boundaries. Transform plate boundaries are nothing more than when the plates slide past each other. Another good image to copy down. Notice that it's not like convergent where they're coming together. Divergent, they go apart. Now here, our lithospheric plate is sliding past each other. They're moving like this. What we see at these transform plate boundaries are faults, similar to the San Andreas fault, where we have the plates shifting or moving from side to side. Here's another image of the San Andreas fault, right here. It's pretty interesting to see. And here is another top view. Notice that we have the North American plate moving this way and the Pacific plate moving that way. And that's our transform faults. There's really nothing more to that. Okay, on to hot spots. Hot spots are basically where we have the asthenosphere, a really hot portion of the asthenosphere, that magma, coming up through a plate. But this is not at a plate boundary. These are at isolated little spots or areas of the actual lithosphere. And what ends up happening is the lithospheric plate will move across that hot spot. And what we end up getting is an area like the Hawaiian Islands that form these island arcs, or an area like Yellowstone National Park, where it's been known to where we have Old Faithful, where we could see it's extremely hot at the surface. These are just hot spots that are located all around the globe. Notice that some are near plate boundaries, some are not. Okay, so remember, hot spots can occur pretty much anywhere within a plate. And here's our Hawaii. So what we have is our magma coming up and through. This one is the youngest. What happens is this plate has been moving this way across it. This is the oldest as we move away. So as this plate moves over, new islands are going to form. Here's just the Hawaiian Islands, once again, taking a look. So here's this mountain. Here's the hot spot coming up. Same thing, and the plate will move across. This is just a digital elevation map of the sea floor where we could see this hot spot and this magma coming up. And once again, magma's coming up, makes its way, but up at the surface, that lithospheric plate is moving. What eventually happens is this weathers and breaks down, and you get an atoll that forms around here. That's this region right here, and that. We'll show pictures of that in class also. And that brings us to page 5 of the Earth Science reference table, which looks like this. And on this page, we can actually pinpoint a number of different hotspots. I'm not going to go through all, but just a few that I see here. But you can see that they are scattered around the globe, or definitely scattered here. But if we take a look, notice that we have our mantle hotspot. It tells it right there. We see a number of things. The arrow showing us which way the plates move, a transform plate boundary, divergent plate boundary, and a convergent plate boundary. They also tell you the subducting and overriding plate. So really, here, what we need to know is just identify what's happening with the arrows and how the plates are moving. And the reference table will pretty much do the rest for us. Which takes us to volcanoes. We'll end here. I hope you enjoyed the screencast. Take care.